calls. Those phone calls that make you kind of think how bad junk removal is out there. Wow. I got a phone call last night from a junk removal service. And he's here. He's a local guy. And, well, not local, not like DFW local, but like Texas local, right? And he's in Houston. He has 3 trucks. He's got 6 employees and himself, of course. Wait a minute, wait. He's got himself. He's got 5 or 6, right? And as I'm talking to him, he's kind of telling me his, how much he makes every month, every week, every day. I want to welcome anybody to this chat. Alex, my boy, is always here. What's up, Alex? ¿Cómo estás, amigo? So, welcome you, brother. And actually, you're the only person here. So, give me a like. Alex, if you don't give me a like, I'm going to know. I'm going to know, bro. See? The little like thing up there? I'm going to know if you don't give me a like. Okay, there's 3 people now. Never mind. So, as I'm talking to my friend, well, actually, he's not a friend. He knows who I am. He saw my videos. And it's incredible, the reach of these videos, by the way. I just want to point that out. So anyway, I'm talking to him, and he says, Ricardo, I've been doing this for 5 years, and we haven't made any money, but we have a lot of sales. And I said, okay, so tell me what's going on. He kind of tells me his process, okay? Thank you, Alex. He has 3 trucks, 6 employees, or 5 employees, and then himself. I'm not sure. I don't remember how he's told me. But he's got about 6 employees, and he's just telling me how the weekly process goes, and I'm trying to find out where his problem is. And as I'm talking to him, he said, well, but our revenue's really good. I mean, we sell a lot. We make a lot of money. I said, so how much did you make last year compared to this year? And he said that last year, they managed to make $690,000. And I was like, whoa, that's pretty good. I mean, that's a good number, $690,000. And then I asked him, I said, well, how much were your sales? I mean, how much was your profit? And he goes, no, I mean, I made $690,000. I said, oh, so you took home $600,000? He goes, hell no, I don't have any money on me. And I said, so, wait a minute. Yeah, he's here in Houston. He's in Houston. I don't want to say his name, Alex, but yeah, he's in Houston. And you want to believe something crazy, Alex? He's a national brand calling me. And he tells me, he says, well, Ricardo, with these 3 trucks, we managed to do about, $250,000 in ads every year. And I'm like, golly. And then I told him, I said, listen, brother, let me suggest something to you. I'm going to give you an example of something. And this is where I decided to give him an example. I said, if I put $1 million every month into Google ads, Facebook ads, I don't know, all the ads. If I put $1 million every month, I'm going to get business. I'm going to get business. And at the end of the year, I'm going to be able to tell everybody on these Facebook pages, on YouTube, on TikTok, that I made $10 million in 1 year. That I took in $10 million. I might have made $10 million in revenue, but I took a loss of $2 million. The fact is that people are concentrating on this revenue thing. Listen, you can sell as much as you want. You can make as much as you want. You can try to hit $1 million in revenue every day, every month, every week. But I'm going to tell you something. If the money is not in your bank, then you didn't really do anything. You absolutely did nothing. You worked for free. And a lot of people have this misconception. What's up, Alex from California? That the revenue that they bring in, that eventually they'll make money. Well, this guy's been doing it for 5 years. He's a franchise for a big company, a national brand. He's a franchise. And he tells me, I don't know how much longer I can go. He said last month, this year's been one of the slowest years in the last 5 years that he's been working in junk removal. This year has been his slowest. And he said, so far, leading up to June, that they've made a little over $200,000. And I was thinking June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And I was thinking, if he's made $200,000, a little over $200,000 this year. That means the next 6 months he'll make only $400,000, so he'll be down from the $690,000 that he made last year. And I told him, you're going to take a really huge loss. And he said, what should I do? I asked the guy, I said, do you rank organically? He said, no, if it wasn't for his Google ads, his Facebook ads, his Thumbtack, he wouldn't be making any money. You know, sometimes you got to go back to the basics. How you started junk removal, why you started junk removal, and start from there. Start from the basic things that got you where you are. And I think this is a learning lesson for this gentleman. He wants to get out of his franchise, and he actually wants to stay in this business, but he wants to do it by himself. He said these employees, these guys with the trucks, they finance his trucks for him. They told him to get this many trucks. They gave him this kind of territory. They told him this, they told him that. And he invested all this money. By the way, get this, the money that he invested, he inherited from his grandma when she passed away about 8 years ago. And he invested it in a franchise, and the franchise has just been chewing away at him. But I want everybody to realize that profit is hard to make. Revenue is really easy. Anybody can make revenue. I can make $10 million a year in revenue if I poured $1 million into ads every month. I guarantee you I can easily do that. Easily. But that's not what we do we, guys? That's not what we do. I want everybody to realize that making money in junk removal is a challenge. Yeah. I read your comment, Alex, and you're absolutely right. You got to start small. And this guy, what he did is inherited this lump sum that his grandma made, that his grandma left him. He inherited this money, and then he invested it in a junk removal franchise, and then he poured all his money into it. Now his inheritance is gone and everything. This kind of sucks for him. He said this was the worst investment he ever did. He said, but I like this business, and he's got repeat customers. He's got commercial accounts. He said, when I quit this franchise, and here's the crazy thing, his franchise deal is for 5 years, so this is his last year. He said in November he can do whatever he wants. He said at this point he's going to buy a truck and a trailer, or a truck or a box truck. He said a box truck, and he's going to start from the basics. He's going to sell his trucks that he does not own. He's on a 8-year term with these trucks. Oh my God. Oh man, he was telling me some crazy ideas. He said one of his ideas was to stop paying for the other two, let them come and repo those two, and just pay one off and use that one for his new business. That's kind of crazy. I was like, dang bro, you're going all out. But revenue and profit, totally different ballgame, guys. Okay, I know there's some people out there that have $60,000 a month in revenue and then they get their Corvette repoed, or they get their truck repoed, or get pulled over and they go to jail. They can't bail themselves out. So there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that, man. It's funny. Anyway, guys, I want to be able to tell y'all that. Hey, Kevin, what's up, buddy? See y'all tonight. Just a really fast note. It just surprised me. Right now, I'm receiving so many phone calls. I'm receiving so many people that are hurt in junk removal, that are hurting right now, because the economy is hurting right now too. The economy's hurting, and their finances are hurting, and it's ridiculous. This guy inherited so much money, bought a franchise, and lost a lot of his money. He said the only money they make is the money that they do off recycling. And even that money, sometimes they have to pay the employees with it. That's embarrassing. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Anyway, with that, guys, I want to say I'm going back to work. Yesterday, I had a pretty busy day. We made a little over, what, I think $1,050. I was going to say $10,500. It's $1,050, about 6 jobs that we did. I don't know, why did we not make more than that? I was kind of thinking about that last night. They were all good paying jobs. It just didn't add up. That's what it was. All right, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Another day doing junk removal. I got 3 jobs on the schedule, and I know that will add up to about 7. Bye-bye.